Well, you will need endurance to survive the next few days.
Now we know where Alan is this week.
Yes. I wouldn't doubt it.
It just comes back. Let's take a look at what's happening out there. We do have the heat wave building, warming up significantly tomorrow, but the inland heat is going to peak on Thursday. And of course, when we have temperatures reaching up into the 90s or into triple-digit territory, we have to be concerned about the fire threat. But with the position of this big area of high pressure, big desert air mass here, off to our east and southeast, everything flows clockwise around this, so we're not going to lose that onshore influence. So temperatures will warm up around the bay and along the coast, but we'll still have that weak onshore breeze. The fact that it's weak and the fact that it's onshore is going to help us out. Now, humidity levels tomorrow afternoon are going to drop as temperatures warm up into the 90s, even close to 100 degrees, 10% or lower for a lot of inland locations. Wednesday afternoon, same thing again. Thursday afternoon, same thing again. Friday afternoon. So the fire threat is going to be elevated, but it's a weak wind, and it's going to be onshore, so it contains at least a tiny bit of moisture, even once it makes its way farther inland. Otherwise, these numbers would be down to around 2, 3, 4% for the relative humidity levels, and the fire danger would be even higher. So the fire danger index, which is a scale from 0 to 10. 0 is where we want to be, 10 is where we definitely don't want to be. We're only going to be around a 3 or a 4 in most locations by late tomorrow afternoon because the winds are going to be lighter. Thankfully, we don't have the strong offshore winds this time around. Now, with the hotter temperatures on Thursday, the peak of this heat wave, the fire danger is going to be elevated up to around a 4 or 5 in more locations by late Thursday afternoon. But be thankful for the lack of strong winds. What wind there is still going to be that onshore breeze. Now, with that big area of high pressure overhead, it's basically a cap, a dome of air on top of us, and it's going to trap not just the heat, but also some pollutants. So smog, anything else in the atmosphere that makes breathing a little more difficult, that's going to be more of a factor by Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. No spare the air alerts, but we're going to be in the moderate category across the board for most of us already tomorrow and definitely by Thursday. Temperatures today started warming up, made it up to the upper 80s in Concord, low 90s in Fairfield, but you're going to be in triple-digit territory tomorrow already. Upper 70s for San Jose, low 70s Fremont, and then mid to upper 60s around the water, Half Moon Bay and San Francisco. Right now, we have 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s all together on the same map, anywhere from 63 at Half Moon Bay to 91 degrees in Fairfield and Santa Rosa. Most temperatures around the bay in the 70s, while 80s prevail farther inland. The winds are still gusty, 28-mile-an-hour wind right now at SFO, but it's not as breezy downtown. Most of the wind gusts are in the 15 to 20-mile-an-hour range, which is a step back from yesterday evening's breezy conditions, and the winds will get even lighter as we head through tomorrow. Low temperatures tonight dropping down into the middle portion of the 50s for most of us. The cool spot will be 50 degrees in Santa Rosa, but even those North Bay valleys are going to stay out of the 40s, and the warm spots farther inland should be just above 60 degrees to start the day tomorrow. And temperatures are going to warm up. Partly cloudy skies overhead, but these are going to be high clouds way up in the atmosphere, just filtering the sunshine, not blocking it, so it's not going to stop the warm-up. Up into the mid-70s by early afternoon in San Francisco before the onshore breeze starts to cool things off. Santa Rosa reaches up into the mid-90s by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Not record-setting yet, but it does look like you are going to set a record high temperature on Thursday. We'll take another look at that coming up at 7 o'clock. Temperatures in Concord reaching up almost to 100 degrees, just short, 99 for a high temperature there. High temperatures in San Jose right around 90 degrees with, again, that mix of sunshine and some high clouds occasionally filtering it out. Other temperatures will fill in the rest of the map. 60s along the coast, mid-70s for the city with low 80s, more common for the East Bay, and then mostly 90s farther inland, even up to around 100 degrees for Fairfield, Antioch, Brentwood, Pittsburgh likely reaching up to around 100 degrees as well. And then we build even more heat on Thursday. That'll be the hot day. Friday isn't going to be a whole lot cooler, but at least we start to head in the right direction. And the cool down does continue as we go through Father's Day weekend. We'll be back to around average temperatures by Monday of next week, even a couple days of below average temperatures, looking likely by Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on that. Just something cool to think about while we're going through the heat wave over the next couple of days, guys.
All right, Paul.